Alright guys, welcome back to another video here. We are trying to fix my mistake. As you guys saw in the last video, I got a little happy and I cut too much of the spring. So, to show you guys what I did and try to explain to you a little bit better so you guys can learn from my mistake and not do it yourself. Other than that, I'm waiting on a wastegate, which is on its way here from Wilmington from my buddy Timmy. He's going to pick it up for me. And it's actually his. I'm stealing it from him. And then the car should be 100%. So what we got going on here is we cut this spring, right? Here's the spring perch, and we cut it. Its original location was here. So as you can see, you go up here, it's going to move this up like, I don't know, maybe a ½ inch or so. As we move this down, the spring perch drops as well. So, I got some stock springs. I'm going to stick the stock springs in there and move it down one hole. And I bet the stock springs with this relocation bracket down here will give me the perfect ride height without cutting it. So, I think what we should have done is we should have put the spring in there and then be like, alright, let's set it down and see how it looks. And then if we need to cut, we'll cut. But we just skipped that entire step. So, oh, little Hellcat rolling by. In other news, we got the bad apple over here. You guys are going to have to check out tomorrow's video. Tomorrow's video will be an update on the bad apple. So be on the lookout for that. You're going to want to check that out because a lot of guys have been saying, hey, what's going on with the bad apple? What's going on with the bad apple? So tomorrow's video, put it in your calendar. Tomorrow, you're learning about the bad apple. That's what we got going on. All right, let me, I really should take the tires off this thing. I really should. I don't want to, though. I really don't want to. Maybe. Alright, I'll take the tires off. I'll do it right. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to do it right. We're going to get it sitting good. And once we get that sitting good, I'm going to lower the front. Actually, you know what I'm going to do first? I'm all over the place right now. First off, I'm going to lower the front. They got these coilovers. I'm going to lower the front and try to get them nice and low. And then we can deal with the back. I can raise the back up. So let's do that. New strategy. Lower the front, then attack the back. Alright, very simple. They got an Allen-headed bolt as a jam nut. And then we're just going to 9 threads.
We got 12-inch springs, 250-pound weight.
How do you think they sound? They sound good? Sound like they'll work? Let's count here. So they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we got to go down to there. So lower down.
That set screw, it literally sounded like it was like Loctite in there, like mixed with sand.
It still sounds like it. Alright, let's see how that is. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here, we'll go one more. Let's see if it's flush. Alright, pull the lock. I think the lock's already pulled. Alright, here we go. How low will it go? This one's a little bit better because if we need to go up, we can go up. The last time we did this with the back springs, we didn't have the ability to go up. Oh! What's up? Everyone comment down below. Is this the Dollar General Jason Brazzel?
No, it's not because I don't know how to do any fabrication. You need me to work on your house like I do.
You could do that.
Hook you up, but if you want a turbo kit, it's going to look like Ray Charles welded it with his feet.
You need screw up and down spring perches in the rear.
I do need spring perches in the rear, but that's not this kind of build, Ben.
So got the wiring issues fixed?
Wiring issues good. We lowered the back too much. We just lowered the front right here. We're going to see how low it goes.
Seen the video with Forrest yesterday. You guys got stuff worked out?
Yeah, no, we're doing good. We're making great progress. Does that do anything?
Yeah, keep going.
That's all. She's on the ground.
Push on it. You ready?
Yeah, push down on that.
I'm on something. I'm on the lift.
It's still hitting the.
Is it on the lift?
The little perch.
No, it's not.
On it?
It's not.
Is it like?
Is it bottomed out on something else?
There's no.
Is the shock itself bottomed out?
No, it's stuck there. It goes. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's moving now. It wasn't moving at all before.
No, it's on the spring now.
Did you really cut 2 coils off the back?
It was just that.
1.5. Do you want me to go lower?
Yeah. It was just that high. It's still on the spring.
So we're good.
Yeah.
So we just need more low.
Yeah. I mean, it's working.
Dude, I wish I could. How good does it look like that?
It looks mean as fuck.
I know. I wish I could keep it that low, but I can't. All right, so I'll go a little bit lower. We're gonna go back up.
Yeah, split the difference.
We'll go down to 5.
So what are you gonna do to remedy
I got new springs. I'll go in here and just twist the reel.
Like lowering springs or?
No, I got stock springs that I'm not gonna. Well, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna try them not cut first and see what happens.
Oh, okay. Are those not the stock springs that are on it?
Yeah, so I put a relocation bracket on it, and the spring perch is on the lower control arm. So when you move the lower control arm down, it moves the spring perch down. And I didn't think of that until after I already cut stuff.
Yeah.
So definitely not thinking on my part. Let's see here, Ben. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I gotta go back up 1 for 5. Yeah, it's called the shock. The shock. The shock is the ultimate travel limiter. You ready, Ben? Was it like the steering rack or something getting pissed before, or no, or what? I don't know. Ooh, we have almost achieved ideal ride height, Ben. It's definitely on the lift now. Yeah, it's still on the lift. 100% on the lift. We can get a jack and jack up from the oil pan.
Oh yeah.
Did it go lower?
If it get real hard, it'll come out.
Yeah, it's not budging.
Ah!
Here, I'll pick up on the.
Here, I'll pick up on the cart.
Here.
You pull it out.
It's on the. It's hitting the wheel.
All right, that's perfect. Is this
Push it in a little.
is this the ideal ride height now? Up front. Have we reached ultimate low?
Pretty low.
Should I just go to the bottom?
Yeah. We need like a 14-inch, 175 pound or 200
A
pound.
little bit softer spring.
I'll tell you, the rear looks
Or
tough
actually,
like
when
that.
you jack the rear.
Rear up, it should nose the front down just a touch. All right, let's go down here. Let's put this back, just somewhere mysteriously back under there, and hope that it catches something good.
Yeah, just keep a piece of wood.
And then let's put it down to 2. Well, I guess we'll go 3. So there'll only be 2 threads showing. And get this back on here, guys.
Well, I'm gonna test to lose my piece of wood.
Yeah, I'm losing the wood as well.
All right.
We're just gonna ruin the drip mold.
All right.
All right, you ready? In case the fender pops off, here we go. Holy smokes, that's a lot. This thing is going to wheelie. It needs travel limiters. God.
Holy fuck.
It didn't need travel limiters when it sat up that twice as high.
Seems like a drop pedal.
It does need a drop spindle. All right, I'm down to 2. I'm just gonna tighten it in anticipation of keeping it here.
Fucking 4 feet of travel in the front now.
Nice and tight so this doesn't come off and change ride height. All right, the ride height right here I'd say would be optimal. I mean, the car literally looks slammed. Look how good it looks. Strapping it down in the back is an utter nightmare. This is why we have Wes on the crew, because he is about as thick as this Allen wrench, and he could slide right underneath there and throw the straps on, whoop, strap it up, and we're good to go. But me and Ben, we're not fitting under there.
Like a salamander. He just.
Yep, just like that. Ride height looks great. Functionality in the back, 0. Functionality in the front, probably like a 7 out of 10.
4 foot of travel on the shock.
4 foot. I mean, this thing is, if it dead hooks, it's 100% wheeling. Do you agree, Ben?
Oh yeah. It's a hot rod.
This thing's come a long way, has it not?
Yeah, it really has.
This could be the
And
first
performance.
car to touch the bumper out here.
It potentially it could be with enough sandbags, but I'm not. I mean, dude, the oil pan. Dude, look at the control arm angles and the steering rack. It needs a bump steer kit so bad.
Oh yeah.
That will drive terribly.
Oh yeah. If
Well-
at all.
That may not be functional.
Yeah, may not be.
When you have to change bar angles on your front end.
Look how bad that is.
Dang. That's.
How bad is it? Let me see here.
It's like it needs a spindle.
No, it just needs a massive
In a
spacer.
perfect world.
It needs a massive spacer. I don't even know if it'll drive like that.
No, I doubt it would.
Alright, so that was for nothing.
Now we've made it undrivable.
You can go back up a little bit. You ain't gotta go back up the whole way.
I kind of like it though.
See how it drives.
Like this.
Or just get like a
longer nut. I need to get a longer nut.
You need a bump steer kit. Remember, it's angled. It's tapered.
Oh shit. You think like, yeah, you're right. I do need a bump steer kit. What we're talking about, guys, is see this angle of the steering rack, and this right here needs to be brought down like.
No, the taper inside the knuckle. Remember, like when we drilled out.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like what a bump steer kit does.
Oh, I got you.
A bump steer kit is gonna take this angle right here of the steering arm, like right here. See how it's pointed uphill? You want that to be level to the ground. So they sell these things with like washers with like a longer bolt, and essentially you just put the washers in between that, and then you bolt it down where it's level. Most like aftermarket stuff with spindles, they don't have like any degree to it, so you could literally just run like a grade 8 bolt. But this is a stock spindle. I think most aftermarket spindles just come lower. Yeah. Like that mounting point is much lower.
It is much lower.
So this stinks.
They don't sell 2-inch drop spindles?
I'm not buying drop spindles. I can tell you that right now. This thing is not worthy of drop spindles. It has yet to go down track like impressively. So it's not getting any more parts, except for the parts it needs to run again. But God, I mean, look how good it looks, dude. I bet it'll drive like that. One might break off eventually. But
you could do a longer bolt with like a aluminum spacer.
The bolt's tapered because it's a factory bolt.
Yeah, you can get a bump steer kit for cheap.
All right, maybe I'd rather get a bump steer kit than jack it up, to be honest.
Or have a fucking tie rod brake going down the road.
Or the track. Would not be ideal. Guys, I'm going to give it away, so I'm making sure everything is mechanically sound before I give it away, all right? Everyone's like, why would you give away something that's going to be have an electrical fire? It's not going to have an electrical fire. It is 100% mechanically sound. So, we got no issues there. But we want it to look good and run good. What's your thought, Ben? Ben's just so pissed that the damn front accessory drive is just not lined up perfect.
Just only power steering pumps. It's the only thing. Everything else is great.
They got so close.
The power steering pumps, like.
Try again, guys. If you're doing this, just buy a manual rack. The manual racks drive a million times better, and you have to worry about a power steering pump. I'm gonna jack it up. I'm gonna put the springs in the back. Hey, what if I bring the ass end up? It'd make it worse in the front, actually. Yeah, this is only gonna get worse, folks. Going downhill.
But.
God,
hit the spring, Ben. Tearing up the floor.
It's on there.
Oh, it's
No way.
barely on there.
Yeah, it's on there.
I think when you set it down, it'll pop.
Yeah.
And then it'll be good. All right.
Look at this one. See?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
It's the same.
We moved this one down a hole and put this spring. This spring's like 2 inches taller.
Yeah.
So we got to do it. It's very dangerous. I'm going to try to film this one this time. It's very... It's very sketchy. From 1 to 10, it's about a sketchy. It's very sketchy. So I'm gonna try to film this. This is a 3-man job.
This side doesn't move as much backwards.
Oh, okay.
For some reason.
That's weird. Maybe because of the...
Is it bound up?
Oh, there it goes.
Oh, that spring was definitely short.
Ooh, the whole slug came out of it. Yeah, look at that one.
God, why is that one shorter? I swear I cut them the same. I swear I cut them the same.
They are.
Some just fell off.
Survey says
Oh yeah, that's weird.
they're about the same, but not right.
I don't know. That spring right there is like 2.5 inches taller. Every crank we make, it gets more and more dangerous. Until it gets inside this.
Well, now it's nice and in there. Like spring is not going anywhere.
Ready?
No, not yet.
Oh, yeah,
one's sitting up nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Hold on. You're on the pushing piece. Let off a little bit.
Got it.
Flush over here. It is.
You ready? We're only pushing.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm gonna push.
I think that's
There it goes.
Start moving.
Yeah, there it goes.
Oh wow, that brought us right dang near close.
Trying to go up or down.
Oh, let's do the old trickaroo.
What are the chances I was literally using a screwdriver and a tripod and the camera didn't fall? What do you need, up or down?
Forward. Alright, maybe off.
There you go. Yes, in there. Where's the nut? Remember where the nut went for that? There it is, right by the hammer. All right, so now we shall set it down. See what it looks like. See how it looks like. All right, new springs installed. Shout out to my buddy Timmy. He had them. I cut way too much off that spring.
Yeah.
Like miles.
It was aggressive.
It definitely was. We were going for it
looked good,
out the gate. We're gonna see how it sits now. We got the front end sitting like a dream. I just ordered some Mustang company. I don't know who they make. I ordered a bump steer kit. Have it here Wednesday, so that'll be on there. We're going from rags to riches with this thing, Ben.
Getting nicer by the second.
It literally is getting nicer by the second. By the time I give this away, it's going to be a solid like $22,000 car. Maybe 25. I mean, listen, cars go up as the tickets get lower. All right, here we go. Tire's about to make contact with the ground. We're looking for the fender to be flush with the tire. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. We got to cut. We got to cut, boys. We got to cut.
That spring, that spring's got to pop into the perch.
Is it perfect on this side?
Yeah.
God, this side is perfect. Is the other one not in the perch? Is
We're
Brand?
just looking at it from a different angle, I think.
No, this one, this side definitely sits higher.
Well, maybe when you should rotate it some.
I think the spring needs to turn so that it's sitting completely.
Let's see. Let's see if the spring is still caught up in there or not. The spring is up. Like someone grab me a pry bar. So the last thing you need to hear someone say when they're dealing with a giant spring.
Hey, that means it's in there. It's not like barely in there.
Yeah, no, it's. I mean, it's good.
Yeah, it ain't going nowhere.
No.
That was somebody with a mullet's last words.
Oh, it's about there.
It needs to go over.
Someone put a tire here. Hold this.
Yeah, I got you.
Someone put a tire in the way. I feel like I'm playing with fire.
Gonna get summer teeth. Oh, there it is.
All right, now we're good. Oh, this is it. I tell you what, I hate myself for cutting those springs. I blame Shannon. Shannon said, John, cut 4 coils off of this.
Cut them in half.
Cut them in half.
I almost cut them in half vertically. He said that won't work. And you know what? In anticipation of it work, no, I gotta tighten everything up anyways. Everything, literally every bar under here is loose and the inner bar's not attached.
So you gotta cut a hamburger, not hot dog.
This thing's about to be mint, dude. Next, drag wing. Sponsored by Bloodbath Racing. 18 inches.
You mean coffee table?
22-inch drag wing.
Stroud 430 shoot.
No shoe. Not doesn't warrant
Just
it.
the wing. It makes a great place to put drinks. They're really convenient, to be honest.
All right, here we go.
All right, moment of truth. Moment of truth.
The look on Brandon's face is slightly concerned, like it's not low enough.
Oh no, it's good. That's money right there.
Dude.
Money.
Dude! Look at that! We fixed it!
do it.
And what I'm gonna do.
Let's look at the other side.
I'm gonna shut the camera off. I'm gonna tighten up all the bars down there, put the front bumper on and back it out, and this thing is going to look like $7.
Oh, yeah.
Not like $1 million, like $7.
$7.
I mean, dude, the stance on this car is literally good.
Yeah.
Pro mod.
Pro mod. Literally full blown pro mod. We are now pro mod.
Look at that.
God, look how nice that looks. I gotta get a picture. God, that's so high. Alright guys, there it is, the new stance, nice and low. We got it looking good. Ride height, 100. You literally got it sitting on the fender on the front and rear. Literally brings back memories of the Boosted Rooster days. Do they sell an Outlaw front bumper for this, in this color? I need the Kevin Mullins front bumper. God. Look at that. God, that looks so good. I can't believe it. And it's a street car. Like, I could drive it around sitting like that.
It's idling right now.
Let's see how cool it is. 97 degrees.
You can roll these down.
You don't even need to. You can, which we're probably going to.
How was the steering?
Steering felt all right. I got that bump steer kit. It's gonna be perfect. Honestly, dead ass, I don't want to give this one away. I might not give this one away. I might have to keep it. It's honestly, it's getting that nice. Like, I might have to keep this one for real.